Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Fallen Bottle. Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Juggernaut, and welcome to one of the first games I've ever played. Ever. Myself. So, like, 30-second history of my gaming starts, I suppose. I used to watch when I was a wee little lad, I used to watch my uncle play a lot of games, and my father occasionally, but he wasn't really into it. My uncle played a lot more, and I used to watch him, and that was my first ever contact with a monitor and a video game as a whole. Watching him play like Quake and Doom and stuff like that is out of that other stuff I remember. There's other stuff previous to that, but I'm not quite can't come up with the name off the top of my head right now. But Asterix and Obelix are one of the first games I've ever touched. The original one. Not the first. I think the first would have to be one of the old shooters and FPS stuff. Yeah, this was one of the first games I've ever played, and it certainly is one of the games I've played the longest. So I played through it when I was a wee little lad when it was released, and then a couple of years later again, and then when I started going to primary school, and yeah, I was 6-year-old me knew the ins and outs of this game quite well. We're going to play on hard difficulty because, well, I usually play games on hard difficulty nowadays, and I've played this since I was like 4 or 5 or whatever, so like, come on. At any rate, I do remember the game being insanely difficult for a 6 to 8-year-old. 5-year-old. I'm not 100% sure on the name, but I do remember that the game was insanely difficult. So yeah, let's see what we can do, and let's see if I've gotten any better / smarter and all that over the years. Now, how much do I remember about the story itself? Well, it's Asterix and Obelix, right? Everyone knows who they are, but story was you are driven from your home in Gaul. Well, actually, no, Dogmatics gets lost first. And then you're driven from your home in Gaul out to the wilderness, and you need to
What's going on?
beat up Caesar and stuff like that.
Such a fuss. We're waiting for Battermix. I'm afraid he's late, as usual.
Battermix.
Please forgive my tardiness, my friend.
Yes.
I left the ring on under a cauldron. How are you?
Right as sunlight, but will be even righter when get the
I will come to the point. You all know of Caesar's plans to conquer the Gaulish village. My village.
Not news, huh?
Well, I believe he's a druid's whisker away from succeeding.
By Zeus,
By Helenus.
by Odin.
Bye-bye.
What
Bye-bye.
also think it's superhuman strength to your warriors? Your village needn't fear the Romans.
To overcome your village, Caesar would need to give his legions a power even more greater than yours. And I don't know of anybody who could harness such a great power.
Except us, of course.
Precisely.
Bravo! Encore! Iterum, as we say in Rome. Marvelous, dear fellow. A fine brace of druids.
They are yours, noble Caesar. Make good use of them.
Count on me, Getterfix. Take them away.
I don't remember it being like this. I do remember the Roman soldiers having ridiculous armor, though, and weapons. Like, most of them use those spears and stuff. Yeah, like, the vast majority of them were... You know the Town Watch unit from Rome Total War, the original one?
What?
Yeah, most of them had that.
A traitor? Who are you to talk about our druid like that?
My name is Sam Schiffer, Gaul, and I should know a traitor when I see one. I'm a traitor myself. Traitor to Rome. I'll not betray treachery to treason as reason of Caesar.
Pretty, but I didn't understand a word of what he said, Asterix.
So you'll have the gall to come to our village. To slander
You have the
our
gall.
druid. And what's more, you even admit to being a traitor.
Yes, well, I'm on your side now, Gaul.
Let him finish his story, Asterix.
It's true that Getterfix has been a bit odd lately. You know, last week, he didn't even want to give me any magic potion.
But he doesn't ever give you magic potion, Obelix. You fell in the cauldron when you was little, and that doesn't make our Getafix a traitor. You're not going to believe the first Roman that comes by. By two tatties. He's gone.
Just like a thief.
I'm here, Gold. You wanted evidence? I've got evidence.
Yeah, that's marvelous.
Fix his golden sickle.
By two tatties. If Getafix was here, I'm sure he could give us an explanation of this whole story. But Belenus alone knows where he is now.
He's in Las Vegas.
What's that, Las Vegas?
Las Vegas, located in the heart of Rome, this city of luxury and pleasure is dedicated to the pursuit of sporting entertainment for the greater happiness of Romans everywhere. Las Vegas is round-the-clock gladiator combat to the gorgeous death. Secretly clad slaves fed to hungry lions 7 days a week. But Las Vegas is above all a unique welcome and a festival atmosphere every day of the week in a fairy tale setting. Cross the romantic hills of Lutetia as if you were really there. Laugh out loud with the
Spoilers. I don't wanna learn where I'm going.
in the pure opulence of Caesar's palace.
I do remember these levels though, methinks.
Never forget, opening soon. A Jules Caesar production.
A city for games? These Romans are crazy.
Asterix, you and Obelix are going to Rome.
And there we have our adventure.
To discover why Getafix has betrayed us.
To discover if he betrayed his vital statistics.
Oh yes, that's what I was going to say.
I'll come with you, Gold.
Stay well away from us, Sam Schiffer. This whole thing stinks of a trap. But we have no choice.
Right on, let's go, Obelix.
Alright. Do I get to play now? I hope so. Right, come on. Oh yeah, the helmets. God, those helmets. It's like, it's a very, very nice feeling. Oh god, it's coming back to me. It's all coming back to me, like the amount of nostalgia I cannot begin to describe. You don't start here in the original game, though. As far as I remember, you start off in the village when Dogmatics is lost or something like that. What are you doing? You're not gonna blow that horn, are you? Why do you look like Mario? What are you doing? Oh, you're not gonna blow a horn, yeah. Alright, that's different. Okay. Cool. So, the basic premise of the game is you are one of the two characters. Question, can I switch? Skills. This is a new thing. Options, controls. Switch hero. Yes, I can. Ah, there we go. That's how you switch. Of course, I don't remember the first time I played this. Or specifically, I don't remember where it was, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't on my PC. I think I played it with a friend somewhere, or was it a cousin or something like that? Bet. Pretty sure this was... It might have been a thing, I don't quite know. This one I'm not sure of, but yeah, it was just... Like I said, it's effectively like an arcadey game where you collect helmets and solve puzzles, and it's a beat-em-up as well. There's quite a lot of beat-em-up. But there's like, I don't know, it's like 50% beat-em-up, 50% puzzles, from what I remember. But then again, look, I don't have a problem admitting that I was a little bit stupid. What did I do? Oh. That's the type of attack then. This was a grab, wasn't it? Oh god. How do I... There's a dodge button somewhere. Or did we not have dodge buttons back then and had to rely on our own capabilities? That was pretty good. Grab him! Or do I need to hit him and then grab him? Oh, hit. Hit. No. Never mind. Never mind.
What should we do, Asterix? Should I knock?
No, Obelix, you'll break it.
Well, yes, of course. Look, Asterix. It's our friend the traitor.
You can't get in through the main door, Goals. The park isn't open to the public yet. But I know a secret entrance there. Behind that block.
Over to you, Obelix.
Hold this, please, traitor.
Let's go, Obelix. We wait for you, Sam Schiffer.
Go ahead, go ahead. I'll catch you up.
Oh, it's brilliant. Oh, the camera. Look, I remember the old game pretty damn well. I also remember some of the camera troubles. You didn't have to port that over. Just saying. Right, hi. Oh yeah, that was the thing, interrupting them before they actually made the attack. Right. It's coming back to me ever so slowly, but it is. Rome was one of the later levels, too. So, is this a sequel? I don't know. Like I said, story-wise, well, let's just say it wasn't the most important thing in the world. Especially not to someone that could barely speak English at the time. That seems like a secret. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Alright. Is there literally nothing here? No. Alright. There we go. And down. Oh god. Ah, here we go. The fails have begun. So the one thing I'm noticing is that these cutscenes, not this one, this one's rendered in game. The cutscenes sort of outside of the game, the other ones, look terrible compared to the actual game itself. I would have preferred... Yeah, it's puzzles, right? We understand puzzles. That's... Trust me, I know how to do this. And if I don't... Well, good, that's gonna seem a lot more like, It's gonna seem a lot more like my childhood days than anything else. Alright. Full health is easy with those. Take those away, I don't like them. I don't care, sod off, I'll figure it out on my own, I don't want to know. Oh god. Why do they appear? I get a feeling you actually told me, but I just didn't really pay attention. Alright. I'm gonna pretend not to understand what he's speaking. Just to, sort of catch that feeling that I had when I was a child, I suppose. Where was I? Yeah, I would have preferred... Sod off. There weren't this many interruptions, and it was beautiful because there weren't this many interruptions. Oh, right, I'll use that in the future. What was I going to talk about? Execute a combo. Get a specified specific bonus. Alright, what does it do? Ah, these used to be pickups. I don't like it. I don't like it. Most of this stuff, like the potion and things like that, would be pickups, and you would pick them up before a massive fight, and they would be placed really intelligently, most of the time, so as to allow you to beat through a whole load of Romans quickly. And, yeah, it was genius. Health pickups were also a thing, and, you know, you solve certain puzzles, you can get bonus health and points and stuff like that, and it was great. Like this, for example, is I think this health up, yeah, this like that, right? Like that. Oh, God, I'm an idiot. Oh, we did clear the way at the very least. But yeah, like stuff like that. I don't exactly like the idea of all of this being again, and the cutscenes. Not a fan of that, but overall, could be worse. Here's the thing, though. If you don't make the game the same, just prettier, and you make it worse, and it's entirely just a remake, which, fair enough, this isn't. But if you don't add that much, and it's a remake, there's a very, very, obvious, and I'm sorry to say somewhat, I don't know, is it, I suppose it's insulting, but maybe a little bit insulting question, and that is, what the hell is to stop me from just installing the old one from 19 whatever, or 2002, or whenever it was released? Actually, I kind of want to know now, but yeah, we'll look it up later, I suppose. Do I stand on this? No. Do I... What do I do? Oh, there's a... Oh, I remember these! Ugh. It's the same color as Obelix. Oh, God. What do I press the button? Oh, I think I do this. No. This. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh, does he stand on his own? Right, you used to park them, you know. Oh, nice. Okay, I'm really wondering. No. Is there local co-op? There's this. Oh, so the skills thing is not something that you unlock. Right. Fair enough. Alright, alright. 1% complete. Don't want to sound like an ungrateful bastard, but already. Let's change to this outfit. Ah, yes, this evokes more nostalgia than the other one. And the other one's prettier, but this one is yeah, it's the old one. In with the old, out with the new. Right. Again with the cutscenes. I hope that it's just the tutorial and not the entirety of the game, because if it is, we're gonna have a problem. And that problem's gonna mean that I don't enjoy it quite as much. Alright. Break that. Right, what do we do now? Check out what he told you. If only you would listen. No, that's the point. The point is for him not to tell me. The point is for me to get it on my own based on what I see in the environment. Yep, I remember this. No, that way. Right. There you go. What's the point of collecting the helmets? I honestly have no idea. I thought the point of the game was to collect helmets for a time. Fine, yes, one more torch. I know how to count to 4, even when I was 5 or 6, I don't know how old I was when I played this. Oh, not this, but you know. The original game. I think back then I used to know how to count to 4 as well. I say 5, thus proving his point, but you know, shush. Don't care, I'll figure it out on my own. Is there a...
I'm more worried about that button he keeps on talking about.
That button! Is that a fridge up? Why is there a fridge? Okay, don't ask too many questions. Right. Do you need to push this? No. The little guy can do it on his own. Right, that's enough. That's enough. That's enough. That's enough.
You should be able to reach the ledge up above. Now you can move the bomb only. Get close to the bomb, and you'll grab it automatically. No need to press a button. When you have hold of it, move it like you were moving Asterix or Obelix. Be careful. If the bomb touches a wall, or if you bash it, it will get primed, and then boom! Go on. Try moving the
Right, there we go.
fragile wall.
That's what we wanted.
Wait till I'm out of the way.
Bang.
Later on, I'm sure you'll find other ways to bring down walls.
Genius camera angle right here. Alright.
Very careful with this bomb.
I keep wanting to love the game. I keep wanting to love it oh so badly. And then you do something like this. And you're like, oh, no, that's the camera angle you're going to deal with now. Why, though? I mean, camera issues are a thing of, like, a thing of 2002 or 3 or whenever the first game was out. Easy does it. It's an explosive device. There we go. Did we really need to do it twice to get up here? I don't think so. I can't grab them. You used to be able to grab them and do like all sorts of stuff with them. That sounded a lot worse than it was. Children's game, remember, well, was for me back then. Great work, you've received a diamond helmet. Las Vegas. Funny, first of all. Second of all, to receive golden helmets, they were like a special collectible that was a pain in the arse to get to. Now I just get it for completing a level. I'm not 100% on this, but let's just assume that it'll get more difficult. And I suppose we're going to say true to form later down the line. Right, come here. At least Asterix, or, well, whoever you're not controlling, is still useless. I remember seeing him beat one guy up, and I was I was elated. I was elated. Travel? Fast travel, really? Alright. I mean, I suppose. What? It's like you... Oh, okay. Yeah, forgive me for not realizing, but that is a rather stupidly large rock to be moving just like that. Alright, that's one of the heavies. Right, come here. No, come here. I love the tiny shield. Honestly, I really do. Jump down. B. Never mind. He's dead. I thought there was a thing there. Apparently there isn't. Oh, there is a thing over here, though. Is it just me, Or is Asterix a lot like Bugs Bunny? I'll let it marinate for a few minutes, then answer me. But I mean, look at him. Put the Bugs Bunny voice actor over and, oh, come on. Like, basic camera functions. Okay, one would assume I need to push this, yes? I need to push it in the other direction, though. Potentially, no? Yes, I do need to push it over there. I do like the music. It is a nice touch. It makes a tedious task ever so slightly less, well, tedious. B-Y-Y-A. You made it a part of an annoying combo instead of letting me form my own combos, which... I don't know. I don't like that. Could you remove it? You could stop with the combat music too. It's only cool if I'm in, well, combat. I'm trying to think, and you're making me... Well, I don't know, have this feeling of... must kill everything when I realistically don't. Larry Croft. The guy made it, I'll assume? I genuinely don't know. In my defense, it wasn't important back then. What do you mean it wasn't? To me, it wasn't. I hadn't had the faintest idea about game development or anything related to. Can I just keep punching these up until infinity? Oh, God. You've taken the difficulty out of the bloody thing, really. I mean... Sure, the armor's back, armor's cool, but I mean, come on. What? What, go up here? Oh, right. We'll do that. Now... Right, where am I going? I'm not letting go. Oh, fine. As some of these combos you can do without the combo meter, which... I mean, I think they do a less damage if you do that. Okay, let's try something. That. And then grab him. Ah. Alright, cool. Ah, that's cool, that's cool. Combos might grow on me over time, but... everything else... well, I don't know. Does he really have a suitcase? Yes. Yes, he does. I assume that the stupid invisibility walls are... yeah. Apparently he can't jump over that fence. Not at all. Alright. It's fine, though. Not the kind of game where you would, oh, my apologies. Not the kind of game where you would, question that too much. Right, this was my favourite part. Perfect. You stun one, and then you use him to beat up all the others. It made perfect sense. All those years ago, right? an exclamation point. The Eiffel Tower. Don't question it. The Eiffelus Tower. Yes, that makes sense. Ooh, the big fighty thing. And the potion is a pickup. Okay. So this is what I was talking about. You don't fight these guys. No. We don't do that. What you do instead is you pick this thing up and now you go, haha, I shall now use this. Never mind. Press the wrong button. I shall now use all of these powers. To spin you around. And toss you. While all your silly little friends, skirt-wearing friends, watch. Okay, B, Y. Oh, that was awesome. Okay, that was awesome. That was one of the most awesome things I've ever done. If not the. Okay, let's do it like this. Let's do it like this! Okay. No. Whose idea was it to invent this enemy? B. Y. A. Right, there we go. See? Okay. Et voila!
One of my Romans must have flown at least 3 miles. Not bad, eh?
Mr. Asterix for
Exactly, not bad.
magic potion he is.
Controller disconnected. Shite, I'm running out of batteries, aren't I? Alright. Open shop. I get to buy stuff. Yeah, health and the likes. Alright. Alright. Cool. What else do I get to buy? What did you get to buy in the original one? Did you get to buy anything? Was it just a score? It wasn't just a score thing. That was something else guaranteed. I think you used to be able to buy stuff. Health and that, maybe? I don't know. I know, it's been too long, right? I don't remember the upgrades. I remember other things that were, to me, slightly more important. I also remember doing this as well. It was like, sometimes it would respawn or I wouldn't pick it up, and I'm like, quickly go to the other place before, you know, whatever. Where to now? The exclamation point? But 'tis locked, alas alack. Okay. Now this definitely seems more like Asterix and Obelix. Me running around the level, breaking the odd box, not having any idea what I was doing. No wonder the original seemed 10 times as long as it realistically should have been, but hey. Right, did I come out of here, or did I not go here? I went here. I indeed did. Ah, there. See, this is... There is a feeling of happiness with the backtracking that you do not get unless you've played this game, or the original one at the very least, for a stupid amount of time. Alright, let's do it. I assume this is like a challenge thing. Why do none of them have Gladii? Gladiuses? Gladii? Gladiuses, whatever. Why do none of them have them? Well, that's a very good question, young Padawan. I'll tell you why. It's because this is not exactly a very historically accurate game, in case you couldn't tell from the morbidly obese Gaul that can move hundreds, if not thousands of tons. B, Y, A, B, Y, A. Right, there we go. I've lost all my health trying to do the combo properly. Well, we're sort of doing it. Should do more of this, because this is just OP. Alright, we did part 1. We're not doing part 2 or 3 of this challenge, and no way in hell. Or maybe, but I've got to be, like, ridiculously careful. That and I've got to pick up health. So, like, there's that too, you know. Like, picking up a bit of health will do miracles. There's a bunch of Romans nearby, never mind, grab one and use him to beat up all the others. There is a timer to this, isn't there? Like, there's a reason why I didn't do this one Roman at the time from the get-go. I just didn't know the Oh, come the fucking hell on. That was like, It's this guy. He's the one that stun-locked me. Oh, that's a shame. Alright, well, like I said, we're not doing all 3. Either which way. Tell you what though, it's been like 37 minutes. I've bored you quite enough with my horrible inability to play video games, and you know what? Did I get any better like in the 12, 13, 15, however many years, probably even more than that, 15 years I think it was, since I last played this game? I don't know. I don't think so. Maybe a little bit. But yeah, should you pick it up? I suggest you go and play the original. I genuinely do. I suggest you go and play the original because this is... Save point, really? Right there? Alright. This is not the kind of game where graphics matter all too much, and it got a graphic redesign, which is welcome, certainly. It also is welcome to... Well, you know, for many a reason. I do like it, however, I suggest you go play the original if you haven't. And yes, it's a 15-year-old game, and yes, it probably won't work on your system, you need to run it in compatibility mode or whatever. But it's so good, right? And it's not just a nostalgia talking out of me. It didn't have most of the annoying cutscenes, it was just great, you know? It was just great, and yeah, go and play that. Anyways, am I gonna finish this? I don't know. Tell me down in the comments below. I was gonna play Call of Cthulhu, honestly. I was gonna play Call of Cthulhu as like the next proper Let's Play. But then again, this wouldn't be like a proper Let's Play, and this is a relatively short game, so it's either this now, Call of Cthulhu later, or this now and... Or either this never and Call of Cthulhu now. Right? I think I'll leave that as the options. Tell me if you'd like to see more of this in the comments down below. And yeah, I suppose that's it for now. Thank you very much for watching. Like, subscribe down below if you enjoyed the video and want to stay tuned with the rest of the series that we produce, the other series that we produce on the channel. That's sort of my default intro nowadays, outro even. Yeah, with the rest of the content that I produce here. And at any rate, see you next time. Have fun, take care, and bye bye.